Yeah, boys. Yeah, boys. Yeah, boys. Issa is back again. Yeah, bruh. Consistency. Issa is back. Yeah, but now I just want to say thank you for those who tapped in this week. But you know, I'm gonna start with the intro, man. What I do. Oh, my youth nation, stand up. Because Issa is back again with another video. Yes, boys, I'm back on your guys' screen with another video. The grind don't stop. And it's just locking in. I'm gonna have to put in the work and put CPT on the map. And yeah, man. Today's video is how Thagki destroyed his career in a second. Yeah, man, like a good boy. Now, that's what the internet is saying. I'm just trolling you, man. I mean, consistency is back. You know, you can't stop me. Who will stop me? But before we head into this video, don't forget to make dua for Congo, Gaza, all the struggling countries, man. Don't forget to make dua. But before we enter this video, like, comment, share, and subscribe, boys. Subscribe. Down one.
TikTok guy.
Oh shit!
You love him?
Are you fucking serious? Ew.
I would like to think that
Seema's always negative, man.
Luke Love is more of a powerhouse than DJ Lame. Why the fuck would you make that opinion?
Okay,
Why the fuck would you say that? Then don't ask questions. Let him give him the cameras. Let him go.
don't talk.
Crazy enough, I saw you backstage at Spring Fiesta wearing a very tight dress. It exposes the middle of how injection is a prevention.
Let me tell you what Thagki is trying to do, bro. He's trying to manipulate the people around Sonakile. He's trying to create jealousy in Sonakile.
Thagki was one for years.
Does Thagki actually move like that now? Hey, I don't know this, bro. I just know he talks about amapiano and hip hop. But hey, let's just watch the video.
That his new persona will be a dismal failure. However, he ignored the warnings, then instead made every wrong decision possible, leading to a moment he nearly got bitten in the middle of the podcast. The problem with Thagki doesn't speak about controversial topics, he creates them. His unapologetic opinions have rendered him a reputation as a straight up crazy man. Although he managed to get away with a couple of fans that
Thagki always been
kinda like his persona. He's a co-host on a podcast that would potentially push his name to the market with millions of views. However, if he walks the same path he's been walking in these couple of weeks, his career would be a ticking bomb that might explode anytime. Today, we're going to be talking about how Thagki is slowly ruining his career. It all started on an episode of Spreading Humor, a show under the Podcast and Chill with MacG network. Naledi Malela was a guest, the vibes was chill and jokes were flying. But then out of nowhere, she casually complimented Thagki, calling him cute. What's crazy is that the same Naledi that called Thagki cute is still the same Naledi that is now co-hosting with Thagki, which is a little bit suspicious, but more on that later. Seema, on the other hand, was not having it. She twisted her face like Naledi said something offensive, and her response just made it.
But Seema wasn't compare. Look at Gosubi. Gosubi have money. It wasn't for money. Do you guys think Gosubi is actually that like look wise? I won't say he's ugly. I won't say he's also handsome. But look wise, do you really think Ghost is up there? I'm not saying he's ugly. It's up to you in the comments to decide. You see, we can't just say you is ugly, bruh. Bruh, ugly gents, they get the most girl them, bruh. I'm telling you.
Clear she was disgusted.
You know Thagki has a huge crush on you. Do you know
Who?
This other TikTok guy.
Oh shit!
The light skin one that
He
makes
has
you
a
be
huge crush on you.
You love him?
Are you fucking serious?
Ew.
Yeah, that escalated quick. Now, depending on who you ask, this was either a rude joke or a backhanded insult. But what's undeniable is Thagki didn't take it lightly. He clapped back on TikTok with a nuclear energy. He said Seema's body looked the way it did because of her contraceptive pills. If you don't know
No ways he didn't. So contraceptive pills actually mess up your body? No ways. Nah, Thagki is like one of my friends in this group chat. If you say something cuck to him, he will clap back. Whether it's unprovoked or not, he will clap back. No Didi.
contraceptive pills, these pills are used to prevent pregnancy.
Crazy enough, I saw you backstage at Spring Fiesta wearing a very tight dress. Exposes the Milo Howard injection as a prevention.
And then he doubled down, calling her a straight up 3 out of 10.
And to be frank, everybody knows that you're a solid 3. A 3.5 with makeup on. I saw you backstage, so I know what I'm talking about. A solid 3.5.
Now, some agreed that Seema threw the first jab. Others said Thagki's response was less of a clapback and more like a full-on body shaming. And then there were some people who were in between. They called it a mutual roast session. Seema poked the bear and the bear came out swinging. This wasn't just an internet beef anymore. It was a saga. People took it lightly, but to them, as people who were on the spotlight, it was very serious. Shortly after that, Thagki was announced as one of the hosts of the new podcast called Piano Pulse, alongside Sfiso and Munaka. The goal of the podcast was to be the voice of Amapiano.
Bruh, Munaka's bad. I won't lie, bruh. If Munaka sees me upcoming, dog, and say, yo, Issa, I think you're my type. I must just get the motion up. But I think you're better than Daddy G. Woo! Yes! It will be charm for you boys. It will be charm. Don't say Issa, we know you from the get-go. Nah, bruh. It will be charm for all of yous.
A space where the hottest genre in the country could be dissected. Music, events, artists, industry insights, all of that good stuff. But that is not what really happened. Instead of talking about music and uplifting artists, Piano Pulse slowly turned into a rumor mill. People noticed that the host, mainly Thagki and Sfiso, constantly spoke negatively about artists. It was less about Amapiano and more about people that have a massive following. Instead of voice for the culture, they became the critics of the culture, and that did not go unnoticed. Fans were fed up.
Yeah. I have only watched. The only reason why I watched Piano Pulse is because of that Thagki incident. Was they treated this boy like a good boy. Don't talk! The man named kept quiet like a good boy. Was?
With Thagki's behavior, but flooding comments with negativity was all they can do to stop him. But as you guessed, that did not stop him at all. Then came the birthday party incident. It was Munaga's, which is their co-host, a celebration in which brought together South African celebrities. After that day, he came back, blasted the young influencers, claiming they were treating Sonwabile like some untouchable king. And worst of all, he called the other influencers, quote, little influencers, despite them having massive following and most of them being more influential than him.
Everybody worships the ground that boy walks on. That whole circle. Bro, here's what happens, right? You know, me and my friends, we all equal, dog. We group leader. Yeah? Group leader. What do you mean? Sonwabile is a leader.
But Munaka knows that group very well, so I feel like Munaka handled it. I'm gonna glaze her, but it's my type, boys. I think Munaka handled it in a proper way, because I won't say friends, we don't know. These people, they're on the internet, so I don't know if they're really friends in real life. But Munaka handled it like a pro. See, this type of incident is if you don't know the person so well, and then you create tension for the internet so you can build more views. But don't start fake beef just for views, bruh. Be you. If you dislike the person, say it to the person first. Don't go on the internet and say, "Oh, this man name thinks he's a god." I'll gladly ignore you, bruh. Cause yes, I'll gladly ignore you, bruh.
He's not even a leader. He's like a Bushiri dog. He's like Bushiri.
Munaga, on the other hand, tried to calm him down, telling him to take it back.
Those are my friends.
Yeah.
But you can't speak about them like that. Okay.
It doesn't matter. I'm telling you what
don't see the
happened.
little influences.
Also on the big influences. Oh, the big one.
Thagki doubled down again.
Sunabila is sitting on the kitchen counter with Zile, and I'm standing there with my friend on the side. Sunabila walks off the kitchen counter, gets down, walks off. My friend sits there, right? Sunabila comes back. Now, when he comes back, Sunabila doesn't go to my friend and tell him, yo, my dog, please move a little sad.
Yeah.
So they like go to my boy, they're like, yo, bro, Sunabila was sitting here. My boy's like, my boy, I've been sitting here way before you got you. What do you mean? Like, don't tell me that. Because he's my boy, you know, I'm with Thagki. We good. There's no higher power.
Yeah,
There's nobody who's bigger. If I want to sit, I'll sit.
That time the Sonamila boys, yeah.
So the boy walks off, no? And then another one comes.
Hey,
He's
man.
like, yo, bro, Sunabila was sitting here. Kitchen counter.
There's no way.
The house party.
But sometimes, like, let's be honest, Sonabile worked really hard to be in a position. Of course, they're gonna glaze him a bit, or they're gonna like admire him. It's like, course, I'm actually seeing him in the flesh. Come on, where is this character Thagki has built? If I had to see him, it's not like, oh, I wanna say this Thagki. No, I'm gonna go crazy. If I had to say ever, Ibi the kid, I say, what? I'm seeing him in the flesh. The guy that's been consistent on YouTube the whole time. I'm seeing him in the flesh. That's a different glaze. But if you're gonna just dump, like, push a nigga off like, oh, everyone thinks he's a god, then there's something with your heart that you dislike about this bro. Like what did Sonabila say about that ghost? If there's an elephant in the room, you have to address it. See, I'm cooking, boys, I'm cooking.
Now, the problem is literally no one remembered this incident Thagki was talking about. Aaron, Fago, Sonabile all said the same.
Fargo, not Fago. Fargo, my boy. Put the respect on his name, bruh. It's Fargo, my dread-headed twin. It's Fargo.
This never happened.
Mind you, bro.
Upgrade to Colgate Total. It's 3 times more effective at fighting the root cause of many oral issues.
Another ad.
Bro, none of us recall. I asked the bros in the group chat. No one remembers this happening. No one remembers. I swear, bro. The first thing I was like, what? Then I was like, asked the bros in the group chat, Doug, do you guys remember when did this happen? He's like, Doug. The bros are like, Doug, we thought you knew. I'm like,
So now the internet started asking questions. How many of Thagki's story was just made up? It was giving pathological cloud chasing energy. He wants to be MacG so bad. Actually, that's a running joke in the podcast and chill community. But the difference between MacG and Thagki, MacG is controversial with purpose. MacG says the things that the public wants to say but can't. He pushes the button sure, but there is a method to his madness. He got charisma. He's got some presentation skill. He owns the room. Thagki, on the other hand, he just talks. There is no balance. Just chaotic takes, personal insult, and questionable stories that no one can verify. Where MacG has edge, Thagki has ego. Where MacG sparks conversation, Thagki sparks confusion. Quickly after that, Thagki got into a heated argument with Munaga, which might be the reason why Munaga left. It all started when Munaga attended a big brand event without inviting Thagki and Sfiso, and the boys did not take it well. On one of the podcast episodes, they literally confronted her. What followed was hard to watch.
You know, but your fucking ticket, Munaga, that's so disrespectful.
I'm not disrespecting
No,
you,
it's disrespectful
Sfiso.
because you are saying
No.
now we are fighting over extra ticket.
But you are,
That's
because you're
disrespectful.
making a scene.
We are not.
No, you're making
You're
a
the
scene
one
as though
that
they
said. You're the
invited
one that
me.
said these
No,
people
no.
don't want us. You told my PA.
Thagki, and
You don't tell us.
Why did you tell her?
Yo, this is not looking good. Are these people desperate for clout? Okay, Sfiso, Thagki, I'm Isan, I come in peace. Munaga worked hard. The brand deal spotted her first. I don't know how this worked. They spotted Bruce. They spotted that whole team to go with. You fighting for extra ticket is like you want to be there. If they didn't invite you, don't go. That's the motto of this year. If they didn't invite you, don't go. Rubbish.
Don't have the right, Munaka. That's what you don't understand.
What did you tell us,
what
bro?
you're thinking is these people.
No, but the thing is, did I not?
What you're thinking is the next gig. That's what you're thinking.
She's always thinking.
You're not considering.
Why they 2v1ing this girl, bro? No, Munaka, don't do this to my girl. No, oh no. I didn't even watch this. No. Two grown-ups shouting on a podcast. Or they remind me of Congolese people, bruh.
Bro, how we
She's
feel.
always doing good. She thinks she's always doing good.
What?
On her.
Yo, nah. Munaka, baby girl, if you see this, don't worry. They're supposed to be your helping buddy. They're supposed to be there for the rebound, saying, you went to Mexico, you go girl. You go girl. Huh? You went to the US, Atlanta, you go girl. Not, she thinks she's doing better. Cut them off, fam. I'm not saying don't cut them off. No, I'm busy. Sorry, that's my sister. You don't have to cut them off, but address this in private, man. Not the internet don't have to see this. By worse, this is a bad look.
And she doesn't see it from another person's point of view. You could have just said, I give Super Mabeno your number.
Two grown men ganging up on one woman for simply accepting a brand invitation. People were split. Some said it was real, raw, unscripted reality TV. Others said they were disgusted. These bros are hurt to the core. She needs to be paid extra for babysitting these men's children. They are just mad because the brand didn't want them. Now, it's not clear whether Munaka actually went to the event without informing her co-hostess, or she simply went alone because others were not wanted. But if that's the case, that would be because she's professional, respectful, and not the type to bash the event later on the podcast. Even way before that, McG had mentioned that Munaka was not going to last. She's all about the brand. She usually don't like to get caught up within the drama because she's protecting her dignity. So the logic makes perfect sense. After that incident, people were fed up again. Some even said Thagki and Sviso were going to kill the Piano Pass podcast. And honestly, you could see it happening in real time. Then just days later, Thagki really crossed the line. He said that Rizin had downgraded from his ex Lord Love to his current girlfriend Gigi.
Yeah man, but due to storage spaces, wait, let me check, I can.
Quickly, but tapped his hands on even aired on the podcast. It's not about music, it's just until it
Nah man, I already know this in man. What happened there, but like due to storage spaces, blah blah. But Munaka, if you hear me, Isa, don't worry, girl, you go get your bag, you up there. I'm sorry for this incident, but like, yeah man, you need to keep your circles small. Yeah man, but if you made it this far in this video, oh my youth nation, stand up, cause Isa is out again with another video. Salute.